But it wasn't until 1995 when the Golden Gloves, after 68 years of competition, allowed the women to come into boxing that so many women came into the sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen history. How about a nice round of applause for these two special ladies for what they have accomplished? Bravo, ladies, bravo!
Do you realize you just made history, and if so, how do you feel? Were you thinking about that going in the ring?
Of course, of course.
The big question most men have, and I have, is why?
Why do you want to be part of history in the making? Why do you want... Figure it out.
What are you going to do now? Where do you go from here?
I'm gonna go to Disneyland.
But seriously.
But seriously, folks, I'll probably go fix my face, brush my hair, and then hope that my husband still wants to be married to me, because I haven't spoken to him since my training began.
Your husband afraid of you now?
No. Nah. I never really achieved what I wanted to achieve as a gymnast, and I never got over that. And I think I would have carried that throughout life, that I just never quite got to the spot I wanted. So with boxing, I said, whatever I didn't do with gymnastics, I'm going to do with this. With the gymnastics, I wanted to win. This is like I have to win.
Go for it. I expected her to be. She fought a good fight.
When I'm fighting, I think just how dare she get in the ring with me? How dare she come up against me? Doesn't she know the power? Doesn't she know who I am? That's exactly what I'm thinking.
You were pretty jumpy out there.
Yeah, well, you know, it kind of, the whole thing gets you a little bit revved up. I don't know what it is, but...
How did you prepare for this fight coming in here?
Got a manicure and pedicure.
You know it, baby.
Myself. Men here, they fight Golden Gloves because they have dreams of being world champions someday and making big money. Where do you go from here?
To a bar? No.
Has anybody asked you to fight for money?
Well, they asked if we wanted to go pro, and I said probably not. Why not? I told people before, if you asked me 5 months ago if I would have fought in the Golden Gloves, I would have said absolutely not. It's crazy. I would never do it, and here I am. So I don't know what's the future. Maybe not.
Maybe we're gonna go pro.
Mm-hmm. I got into boxing as just a workout, and I did the Golden Gloves as just for fun, and I did well in it. And I got addicted to that whole high of, you know, being in the ring and fighting. I like the flashiness of pro and the kind of down and dirtiness of pro, so I turned pro. In the Golden Gloves, I had 2 first-round knockouts, and I figured I'd just knock her out. So I went in thinking I'd just knock her out, and after 2 minutes, she was still standing. And I didn't know what to do because all my ring experience was about 2.5 minutes. Plus, I got headbutted, and I got a cut over my eye, and I got dizzy. So it was really a bad scene. As they were stitching up my eye, I said, I'm never going to do this again. This is the last time. And someone said to me that they were thinking, next week she's gonna say, I gotta do this again. And sure enough, it took about 2 days. And I was sitting there, and I said, it hit. And I said, I have to do this again. At first, I just felt humiliated. I lost, I was cut. it was such a letdown from winning the Golden Gloves. And it was just such an incredible letdown. I even had the outfit I was gonna wear after the fight all picked out. And I ended up in a hospital, you know, lying. I looked like a homeless person that fell on the pavement. It wasn't real, in my pajama top. It was so humiliating, you know. I was like, this is good for me. It's building character, and I just, you know. And then everyone looking at you like you're pathetic. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you know, like right away they think that's it. Like, you'll do it while it's glamorous and easy and fun, but the minute you get hurt or you lose, well, now it's not fun anymore, I'm not gonna do it. But that made me want to do it more. So each time I go in, I do better and better. I think a little more. I get a little further in the fight. I box a little more instead of fight. I don't get as out of control. You know, if each time I get better, that's my goal.
Boom. That's what I want.
And win or lose, I'm going to do it again.
And fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 109 pounds, wearing black trunks, no wins and one loss, from New York City, Jill Zion Lion Matthews.
Come here, Joe.
I wanted a payback, and in boxing, if you win, that's your payback. If you walked out in the street and got hit by a car and died at that moment, it wouldn't matter, because you've arrived at the happiest, most satisfied. Everything was worth it. And everything, even though you just won in boxing, all the work I've ever done and everything else in my life seems to be, well, now I have my payback.